What's up, Daily Walkers, man? This is Aki Bang and DD Turner, man. This is the Daily Walk Show. Shit just got crazy yesterday. They tried to assassinate Donnie. I saw it coming.
Did you?
I saw it coming.
Really?
Like, he had the people, and now he had the blacks.
Yeah.
Focusing on them.
Well, Ak, you know what? Before we get into a brief
Yeah.
conversation, let's just
Check out the video. Yeah.
let's just recap the story. Here we go.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
This shit is horrible, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
When you're ready, on you. Ready? Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Ready?
My man with the white shirt, he fearless, man. He's standing right up.
Yeah.
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
I don't think
There has
so.
been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion.
Catching that
Immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?" We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
He is holding up his arm.
Yo, Donnie
he is
said
pumping his
that
fist,
fist
but
pump,
clearly
said,
Secret
"Sucker,
Service
you
wants
missed."
to get him out of this situation. He is attempting to stand and walk on his own.
Yo.
He has got his hand pumping in the air. His fist is pumping in the air, but
It's a
quickly
wrap,
they are
bro.
removing him from the stage.
This is a wrap.
This is happening very quickly. We are trying to ascertain what happened, but quickly we do know that immediately Secret Service was on him.
Okay, and then they get him back in the truck and whisk him away, which is what they're supposed to do for his safety and everybody's safety. Yeah, man, this shit is abhorrent, man. Like I know this is intended to be a brief conversation for us. We just wanted to hop on and cover this quick. But one of the things that I've always felt, I think for me anyway, fundamentally, the division in politics amongst the people that are represented largely come from those supporters that they have severe religiosity over the people that they represent, over the people that they believe represent them. Right. So in this case, we obviously know that Donald Trump has some staunch supporters, as does Biden, right? There's serious supporters on both sides of the political spectrum, on the primary political spectrum. But at what point, man, people like motivated and so fanatical about their beliefs in the context of politics that they're willing to go and take a shot at a political official, or in this case, a former president. And we know that this is not the first time this shit has happened. It's happened in some cases with tragic results. Specifically with John F. Kennedy.
Did his brother get assassinated too?
And Abraham Lincoln. What's that?
Didn't his brother get assassinated too?
And his brother. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like,
you know. So
he took over, right? And then he called him.
I don't know the details. I don't know the details. But even Reagan had assassination attempts on him. So it's just crazy, man, that our support of a political candidate just becomes so fanatical that we're willing to go to these extreme measures, and I don't know. It's crazy. But what you gonna say, man?
I saw it coming.
Did you?
Yeah, like and I'm very open-minded about things that go on. When I see truth, I see many truths. I don't just see one
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at I'm reading it between the lines of what Trump is saying and what
Yeah.
media is editing to make him appear as this person. To the millions of dollars that all the media Trump's are allocating towards smearing one person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got the aspect of the believers that are, I don't know, but the way I saw it, maybe steamed off of racism and ready to take out black cats. You know what I'm saying? To the point I'm like, well, maybe they are trying to fight against, you know what I'm saying, what's happening in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what an individual's thought process is, so I can't assume anything when it comes to that. You know, there's different aspects that you can see. I just noticed that it was like I question why is so many people against this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did he do that I didn't see?
Okay.
That brings the narrative of racism. I saw. How can I say this? I just seen media doing that. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that, especially being an editor, especially being like paying attention to details. And I'm like, I'm not seeing whereas it's really happening.
Yeah.
I just see the narrative being pushed like that. I mean, you might see a video footage of a black guy that goes to a Trump rally to talk shit about Trump and get beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, my man's, what you was doing there?
Yeah.
What would you think you was gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people that believe in one way and you talking shit about another way, right?
So are you saying, because I just want to make sure I understand. Are you saying that you haven't seen anything come from Trump that has suggested some level of racism or classism projected, whether it's coming from him directly or his his group of people?
I've seen him talk shit about other countries.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dealing with America,
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for it.
Okay.
I've been trying to feel it. And I just haven't seen it. Now, I'm not saying that his believers not pushing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, listen, I know from my perspective, and you know, with us growing up in New York and that being Trump's place of birth and where he made his bone, so to speak.
Yes, he can make it.
Business wise, you know, there's been numerous examples over the years of Trump's display of racism, particularly towards black and brown people in New York City.
I do remember, my bad. I do remember the situation with the exonerated five.
Yeah, and that's that. I wasn't going to get into that, but you know,
yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that.
But just despite that, I just think, I just think that under no circumstances should anybody be looking to take out anybody, a political official or somebody on the local or state level. Nobody, shit is never that severe that you should be trying to take the life of somebody.
Absolutely, but
you know what I mean.
But what I'm saying is like my main point of what I'm saying is that there's too many forces that are trying to attempt to stop this dude from becoming president.
Yeah.
They come in with Trump charges. He keeps beating these fucking charges.
Yeah.
And then they come up with the Stormy Daniels shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What president ain't got his dick sucked? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if he's a fucking president. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're supposed to get your dick sucked, right? and it's things like that. Like, maybe he's doing something right.
I mean that's certainly the case to, obviously to those group of supporters nationally
Right.
that are believing in him and gonna go show up to the polls again for him. But you know how it is always with politics, representation or the perspective of representation and the effectiveness of it is oftentimes a polarizing situation or topic, right? And concept, which is the reason why we have two primary opposing parties in this country. But I think that there's a way for us to be civilly combative and respectfully combative by just arguing the issue or engaging in friendly conversation about, or not friendly, but engaging in respectful conversation in terms of, in a way of opposition without threatening somebody else's life. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what had to go, and let me just do this quick. So the dude, so that we make sure that we're covering as many details as possible. The cat that is the shooter that has been identified by the FBI as the shooter is a 20-year-old named Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Obviously, they took him out and they neutralized him, and he's dead now. So as a result, motive is unclear because there's nobody to speak with. But perhaps, as the investigation really continues, they'll be able to uncover some motive. Sometimes these assassins and these people that go off on these violent rants, they leave information behind. So we'll see what comes in the coming days. The gun used was a semi-automatic weapon. They haven't said specifically what it is.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm happy to hear though. I'm happy to hear that that Trump is okay. I mean, listen, we've had conversations previously, and I think we all sort of agree amongst the four of us that we're not Trump supporters. But well, I know you're on the fence a little bit. But I know Z and I think Maul has said this as well, that we're not Trump supporters. But under no circumstances do we advocate or condone attempted assassination of any political official, no matter how far away of a position they might have from our own. So happy to hear that Trump is doing well. It looks like his ear got clipped.
Man.
And I tell you, man, this is one of those situations too, where you have to be thankful about a shooter not being skilled, right? And not truly perhaps understanding how sighting works and having it collaborated on your, on your gun or your rifle in this case. Because
he looked like he was special needs.
He might have been, but then therein lies therein lies a whole nother discussion about the need for increased gun restrictions in this country, right? But had he been a skilled, even somewhat of a skilled shooter,
he would have been done for.
Donnie would have potentially been out of here, and we certainly don't advocate that. So again, I just want to say, heart and condolence, but heart and prayers go out to Donald Trump and his family. Happy to hear he's okay. And listen, the shooter, if surely his family is going to be impacted by this too. So it's not an easy mountain to climb, but heart goes out to them as well.
What's up, Mo? What you think?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Shit, man, shit threw me off, man. I woke up to that because yesterday I put my phone on airplane mode and turned off from the world early.
Yeah.
Woke up to all the news this morning, like, shit is crazy.
It is, man. It is.
Video, man.
You saw the video?
Yeah, man. Shit looked crazy, but at my end of the day, like, when you shoot an assault rifle, depending on the type of assault rifle, a mere graze would leave a crazy impact.
Yeah.
So it looked like his ear got bit off. But
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of questions and speculations. But I deal with conspiracy theories and shit all day. But I know he might have secured his new election with this shit.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. It's interesting you say that, man. Like we definitely know, and I think it's reasonable to conclude that with this attack on him, those that might have been on the fence might definitively step over to the Trump side. You know what I mean?
But my thing was I studied it I watched it 3 times back to back.
Yeah.
I don't know. YouTube is making me an advocate watcher of fucking violence. So I watch these YouTube blogs from the Shah, New York. People getting shot, close range, long range. And I watched the video. And I watched the angle that he was standing on.
Yeah.
He was facing the shooter at the time, right? Like he was facing that way.
Yeah.
And it came sideways.
Right.
And grazed his ear.
Yeah.
And he had enough time to duck. So thank God that the shooter wasn't capable of executing, because we didn't need that.
Yeah.
And that would have been a bad thing.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, this is America.
Yeah.
This is the stage. So we all got a part to play.
So I got a question. People are saying online that the shit was staged.
I think it was.
You think it was?
Bullet trajectory, size of bullet. Now you got to do all the schematics, the gun, whatever type of gun he fired from long range. Now if it was a long range assault rifle, if it fucking grazed you, it's still not going to graze your fucking ear. It's going to take a piece of fucking meat off, clean, completely. You fired guns before, right? We all fired guns. This America.
Yeah.
Maybe a handgun will graze you like that.
Yeah.
But if an assault rifle grazes you at the trajectory of a bullet tumbling, y'all do the math, America.
Because I know that it grazed him and it killed somebody else.
Yeah, killed somebody else and critically wounded 2 others.
Yeah. Because he shot like what, eight different shots?
I don't know how many. I don't know how much he busted off or how much he licked off.
He missed. After the first shot, he missed on purpose, man. He kept missing, man. No way you come from that range with an assault rifle and only graze a person.
Yeah, like I said, he looks special needs. You seen his head?
No. Have you confirmed that he's special needs, or?
No, I confirming that he's special needs. I just said he looks special needs.
How can you tell he looks special needs?
He had like that Down syndrome look up here.
So wait, hold on. There's an actual picture of the guy?
Yeah, it's an actual picture of the guy. Hold on, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is the guy, Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Oh, this is him. Okay. Nah, he doesn't look special needs. I mean, yeah, I mean, but I think if the picture is any indication, look, there's a lot of times that in these, when they sort of look at the characteristic or those features that are defining of a person that's mentally unstable, he fits the bill. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, I'm not making assumptions. I'm just saying, like, from observations of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he has Down syndrome, though. I don't see that at all.
You don't see the eyes and the
no, I don't see it. I don't see any of those physical characteristics.
What you see?
But yeah, man, listen, they took him out of there though. He's done. So if anything, we can also say that the responsiveness of Secret Service or Trump security detail was really good.
All right, stop. Pause. So like that was a question that I had. Like, how did that even happen?
Yeah, now what I was gonna say is there's a whole nother question though, that how could somebody even
get that close,
have the opportunity at such an important rally with such an important political figure? How did they get the opportunity to even scale a building, position on top, get into the immediate area with a assault, a semi-automatic rifle? So yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother issue that his security detail and Secret Service are going to have to address. There's clearly a
Somebody
gap
spotted.
in some areas, or
Right.
just at this venue,
Or somebody turned their head and allowed it to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that past either. What's up, Mo?
Once we know the caliber of the gun, that's gonna close all my speculations. I'm not gonna say what. I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
Yeah.
But if I know a motherfucker shot at me with a 308 and grazed me, a 308, yeah, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna have a whole ear missing, not a snivel, like a little bite, like you put something to his ear and it exploded. All publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
listen.
And it looked like a direct on hit. It didn't look like a sideways graze.
Yeah.
Like, you got to look at this shit. Like a sideways graze would have been long and straight. Boom.
Yeah.
The whole
That's
ear.
not what it looked like?
The whole top part of the ear, a graze from an assault rifle would have took that shit off. It's only like a little spot, like it looked like Tyson bit him on the ear.
Well, I guess we'll see some more pictures over the next couple of days, and perhaps this is a follow-up story that we'll have to do.
And I got one more thing to say about the presidential candidate, Donald Trump. Good dude. I think he's for the people. But how would that change the laws in America if a felon could become the president? So now when you apply for a job, you still got to put you a felon?
I mean, because it's going to be a precedent. It's going to be an official precedent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to matter anymore.
That precedent is only going to apply to high-ranking political officials.
Okay.
It's not going to apply to the everyday common person, you know? But Maul, you gave us something to chew on. That what you said is definitely something worth considering.
All right. The photographer that took the epic photo.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. As a photographer,
yeah,
the capture moment is just perfectly.
Yeah.
It's a photography orgasm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I can imagine. Yep.
So to actually capture, because he had to have it on high shutter to capture that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
To capture the moment when he threw the fish up in the American flag in the air.
Yeah.
If that didn't solidify his election.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point too. Like,
that shit will be there that shit will be there for the rest of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Showing what America is about. Because he got a little, you know what I'm saying, blood on the face and everything like that. Jesus is a rap.
Yeah.
It's Rap City in the basement.
Yeah, in fact, that's the image that we're using for the thumbnail. So yeah, man. And one more question. I'm just saying, on the dynamic of the Trump timeline, this was even predicted on The Simpsons. You know what I mean? Okay.
I don't know how Simpsons have been, like, you know what I'm saying, being pretty accurate on things that's been, like, you know what I'm saying, on Treehouse of Horrors and things like that, like John alternate universes and they were saying that happened. Like I said, I saw this coming because of what happened at the debate. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, they're gonna try to take this dude out because the Democrats is looking so bad. You know what I mean? Right now. You know what I mean? Okay. And they have to do anything and everything to smear this guy and attempt to get this guy not in office. I'm like, yo, y'all are really, 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 really putting a lot of money in this motherfucker not in office. And then you got the Project 2025 shit. You know what I'm saying? Which he said that he has nothing to do with. Yeah. But they're saying that he's connected to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately,
bro, for real.
Yeah. But look, this could go into the depth of the love of a son for a father.
What you mean? Expound.
Who's Hunter Biden? Isn't he
okay?
Isn't he like
crackhead?
Nah, he's more than that. Isn't he like a universal arms dealer?
Yeah, yes he is. Yes he is. Yes he is. Yes he is.
You play my pops. How'd I better look?
And you call me a sucker.
I probably nuke half of Brooklyn right now if I knew some information I needed to know.
Real talk, bro. Real talk. Great fucking point.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, so with that, I don't think we need to say any more. Yo, Daily Walkers, we appreciate you. Again, happy to hear that Trump is doing well. One of the things that I'd be remiss if I didn't mention is that most importantly, our hearts and prayers go out to the innocent victim that was killed.
Yes.
In the that was killed as a result of being struck by the bullet. And then also too, we're wishing a speedy recovery to those two individuals or those two attendees to the rally that were critically wounded. So we're wishing them speedy recoveries as well. But yo, this is another episode of Daily Walk Special Edition.
And if you try to hit me, you better not miss.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.